investing, estate, and retirement planning? Well, I went to school so you don't have to. Welcome to Finances and Annuities. Finances and, in conjunction with Capital Coaching, helps people achieve their financial goals through personal, tailored, and attentive financial coaching services. We create successful financial plans by examining your spending and saving habits and then guiding and educating you to a personal success. Coaching services include evaluation of your spending plan or budget, building your savings, financing your retirement, examining your insurance needs, and planning for your individual goals. Please contact me at capitalcoaching.net to make an appointment for a free consultation. This week, we're talking about annuities. It's one of those words that we hear that we may not know. An annuity is simply where you pay money up front to have that grow over time so that you can receive money back at retirement. It helps those who fear outliving their finances so that they can receive a fixed amount of money each month back for their initial investment. Or it could be a percentage of their investment, which isn't always fixed. It does require a substantial amount of money to turn that into a monthly payment that's going to be worth something to you, though. You can buy an annuity from an insurance agent that's licensed to sell life insurance in your state. They earn their commission based on the value of the policy that you're purchasing. During the time that they're holding your funds and it's growing, this is called an accumulation phase. And then once you start to receive your monthly payments, it's called the annuitization phase. An example of this might be something like the Social Security Administration. They collect your money in something that's like an annuity, and then you get a set amount back each month until your death. If you're part of a pension fund called a defined benefit plan, it's also the same. You pay in until retirement, and then you get a set amount back each month. These are just examples. They're not actual annuities, but they act like one in terms of a payout. Any money that you put in is not liquid. In other words, once you put that money in, withdrawing a lump sum will cause penalty fees. Because when you buy the annuity, you're sort of promising to let them use it like a bank does in return for the promise of a lifetime payment back to you. Because you cannot outlive your income stream, no matter how long you live, you're going to continue to get a monthly payment. However, once you put in the lump sum into this annuity, there is something called a surrender period where you cannot withdraw funds without paying a fee. This period lasts for years so that your funds can grow for your retirement. When will you need all this money? At what age will you retire? Will you need it to make payments for your lifetime or for your spouse's lifetime, whichever lives longer? Or you can even make it for a set number of years called a fixed amount of time. For example, that fixed amount could be 20 years. Depending on the amount you're putting in, you could even start taking out the money the next month. This would be an example of something like a lottery winner who receives a large lump sum of money and then begins to receive their money back out on a monthly basis. This is called an immediate payment annuity, but generally annuities are the opposite of this. They begin paying out at a certain age, often retirement. An example of an immediate annuity might be when you pay $200,000 to an insurance company and they start making monthly payments to you back for $5,000 for a fixed period of time. Fixed and variable annuities are two types of annuities. A fixed annuity provides a specified amount on a regular plan, while a variable annuity will pay you less if funds do poorly and more if they're doing well. I wondered how annuities were different than insurance when I first learned about these, and it makes sense because they're sold by life insurance companies and investment companies. Life insurance pays out a lump sum when you die after paying for months, after paying on your monthly premiums, while an annuity pays out in monthly payments after paying them a lump sum. So what is an example of an annuity? You pay a premium or a lump sum to the insurance company, and that amount grows, tax deferred, throughout the accumulation phase for approximately 10 to 30 years. Then, once the distribution phase begins, you'll start to receive your regular payments. Since insurance companies make money as a rule and they know that in a down market they take all the financial risk, they offset this by charging fees for management, administrative services, and for riders. Riders or options for an annuity could include a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit. This allows the annuity owner to withdraw a certain percentage of the overall amount, called the principal, each year until that full amount is withdrawn. Another type of rider would be a commuted payout rider, and it provides for a lump sum withdrawals on the first few years and then a percentage of the annuity after that. Another type, a guaranteed minimum accumulation benefit, can be bought to protect you against the loss of the value because of changing prices in the market. This guarantees the purchaser will receive money worth at least the dollar amount of the purchase price or a percent after a specified number of years. Guaranteed minimum income benefit is a promise that the minimum amount of annuity could pay out during your lifetime. It could pay more, but it won't pay less than the benefit guarantees. Finally, there's a standalone lifetime benefit, and it guarantees lifetime withdrawals, but it also allows for flexibility regarding the types of assets that will be protected in your annuity. There are more. For example, those that offer disability riders, impaired risk for those whose health conditions will lead to a shorter life, and long-term care riders, increasing payments if your health requires it. There are many more riders. Those are just some of the examples you could buy. You could choose beneficiaries, and they would receive a portion of the contract value. You'll want to look for low fees when you're choosing an annuity, and a fixed annuity will often have the lowest fees. You'll get favorable tax treatment when you choose an annuity because the money you're using to purchase the annuity was already taxed. And so now all that will be taxed when you take the money out of the annuity is the money that you have earned on that annuity. So if you put in $200,000 and the annuity earns $10,000, then all you'll be taxed on is that $10,000 because you've already paid taxes on that initial $200,000 that you put in. An annuity serves a purpose for investing for someone of any age with many financial goals. And some of those benefits might be that there's long-term security with an annuity. They offer tax-deferred growth. They offer a protection of your principal amount that you've put in. The money that's distributed will be probate-free in your estate, more than likely. It adjusts for inflation, and there are death benefits for your heirs. There's really no limit to what you contribute as well, unlike a 401k that has a cap. But of course, there are disadvantages to annuities as well. There are commissions and fees owed, and that reduces your final amount. They can be complex, so it's something that you want to make sure that you really understand before you sign up for it. The returns that you receive can be conservative compared to other types of investment vehicles that you might choose, and there can even be a potential for return losses compared to other types of investments. Annuities are very safe for long-term financial planning, but they require upfront funding and don't return as much money as other kinds of investing choices might. But along with other retirement options, it's a safe choice for your portfolio. Thanks for listening to Finances and Annuities. We know you chose to listen and we're grateful. If you've enjoyed this episode, please follow or subscribe for free in your podcast provider and share your favorite episode with a friend. Finally, consider leaving a review because it helps bring financial education to others and it helps people find us more easily. Please let us know what questions you'd like answered or what topics you'd like us to cover by going to our website at financesan.net and leaving a message. You can also contact Capital Coaching for your personal financial needs at capitalcoaching.net. Finances and does not provide tax or legal advice. Nothing in this podcast is to be construed as such. Always consult a tax, accounting, or legal professional for advice on your specific situation. Remember, I went to school, so you don't have to.